I found out that professional wrestling was scripted at a very young age. It broke my heart to find out The Undertaker wasn't really a dead man, and Kane wasn't his biological brother, or Bret the Hitman Hart wasn't really a hitman, and the Ultimate Warrior never actually fought in wars. And despite finding out all of this relatively young, there was one match that really hit me as a 12-year-old kid. Not as a kid who believed that wrestling was real, but understood that it was a performance. That match, WrestleMania 26, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker. And there was only one rule. If Shawn lost, his career would be over. No titles involved, just Shawn Michaels' career versus The Undertaker's undefeated streak. So a little bit of context for the story. Shawn had faced The Undertaker at WrestleMania 25 a year prior, which was another banger by the way. But unfortunately, he lost. And on that night, a switch flipped in the head of Shawn Michaels. He was determined to end The Undertaker's streak.
You know something, Undertaker? I can beat you and me. WrestleMania one more time.
Although initially The Undertaker refused his challenge, Shawn Michaels had another plan under his sleeve. With The Undertaker being world champion at the time, Shawn Michaels decided he's going to enter the Royal Rumble, win the entire thing, and get his match against The Undertaker. Unfortunately, Shawn was eliminated.
Has this obsession gone this far? You willing to throw DX away, huh? You willing to throw your career away?
So what did he do? He cost The Undertaker the World Heavyweight Championship at the Elimination Chamber. Shawn Michaels was ready to put it all on the line just for a rematch with The Undertaker. And for the first time ever, professional wrestling was asking me not to believe in the fight, but to believe in the consequence. What's funny is that all of my homies at the time were all John Cena crazy. I was the only one of my contemporaries who idolized Shawn Michaels. He was my favorite at the time, and with him dropping to my number 4 spot of my favorites of all time, just behind Bret the Hitman Hart, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat and AJ Styles, Shawn Michaels will always have a special place in my childhood. Seeing him lose at WrestleMania 25 and then willing to go balls to the wall, put everything on the line just for a rematch, Shawn Michaels no longer felt like a wrestler. He felt like a man who was ready to let everything go. And during the rematch, every kick-out felt desperate. It felt like Shawn wasn't trying to win a match. He was trying to delay the inevitable. To me, this match felt like a metaphor. Because on that night, The Undertaker did not feel like a villain. He felt like death. It became clear that he wasn't there to beat Shawn Michaels, but he was there to outlast him. Truly, a metaphor for death of one's career. And that's the part. I stopped watching it like a wrestling match and started watching it like a goodbye. A goodbye to my favorite wrestler at the time. 1, 2, 3. The bell rings. Shawn doesn't argue. He just lies there on the ground. Because some endings don't need drama or any heel turns. They just need honesty. He gets up, looks at The Undertaker in his eyes, and accepts it. No betrayal, no twist, just acceptance. I'm getting a little emotional right now because that match truly taught me something, even as a 12-year-old child. Pro wrestling does not need to trick you. It doesn't need to pretend that it's real. But when the story is honest, you'll believe it anyway. I've watched so many wrestling matches since then. So much more faster and so much more violent. But to this day, I have never watched anything more honest and more true than the saga between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels. And that was the moment pro wrestling felt real to me. If pro wrestling has ever hit you this hard before, or has ever had such a significant impact on you personally, please do drop a comment down below and let me know. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll be sure to be back with another video real soon. Peace.